This is bad. Okay. No buyback. Huh. It's rough. Interesting. Wow. Damn. Kara does a lot of damage. It's crazy. They're going for throne, baby. It's crazy. Will it work? How much time on Gunner? 40 seconds. Oof. Oh no, that looks bad. How about you guys don't die there? Oh shit, yes, he's ooh, god. Buyback. Literally any buyback. Oh no, this is intense. Oh no. Oh, yes. That was awesome. What a fun game to watch. You knocked us the camera.
What? Holy shit!
That's why you play Dota. Seriously.
Dude.
That's some of the moments.
Dude, I slammed my death sword, my fucking monitor fell. Holy shit. We won, man! We won! Holy fuck! We actually won! Oh my god, we won!
Holy crap. That was awesome. Well done. I mean, wait, what was the creeps fucking did it? All you had to do is hit one guy there to defend. fucked up everything here, huh? Didn't I? I don't feel very well. Test. How do I turn it off? Huh? Hello? Interesting. Mic test. Yeah, it's quiet. I don't know. Oh, that's a VIP. It's so annoying, man. This system is so bad sometimes. Like, because now this. Now I'm confused. Why can't I get the one I want and then customize it? Oh, I have someone here. Interesting. That's cool. It's Mr. Average Godot Enjoyer. I saw your YouTube channel. Very cool. Happy Thursday indeed. We're just getting set up. We're kind of being very newbie today. Scuffed. Congrats on joining the RVA Discord. Oh yeah, I watch all the Godot streamers. We watch all the Godot streamers. I watch some Godot streamers here and there. I have been known to watch them. Multiplayer is hella confusing, though. At first. I will tell you, at first. It is such a deep topic. It is such a complex topic. It's my favorite topic. But you can do it if you're determined. Godot doesn't make it that difficult. It's literally just one node. That's all we do. We'll see what we got. Let's see what we're working with tonight. How many screens do we got? It looks like we have one test instance, a debug instance here, which is fine, but we need more. I have one offline feature tag here. It looks like I was to use the multiplayer spawner as well. Off and on. Sometimes. But let's test. Let's get rid of this offline feature tag. I put it in wrong anyway. And we'll give you a little demo, folks. Connect, create lobby, join lobby, change my color, red. Start game. Multiplayer spawner can have some caveats. I'm red on the left side, of course. These sounds are probably hella loud, but that's life. It's because it's playing on two different machines. I don't hear any sound on YouTube. I don't know if you want sound, but there you go. If you want it, you can have it. It looks great. Very impressive. Thank you. Want to see something more impressive? We have a cart. We can pull this cart over to this guy, whack him with it, and then he can jump in the cart. And he can go back and we can pull this guy around. It's going to jitter a little bit on the non-peer. So we are in a P2P mesh instance using WebRTC. So these two players are actually a distributed authority in this configuration. So, yeah. He just dropped. Where'd it go? This session continues. Drop in, drop out multiplayer. Let's go. We gotta adjust our little bushes are floating a little bit there. Let's toast a mushroom. That would be a fun little thing to do. Turn the volume down a little. Is that a feature of WebRTC? Drop in, drop out? Or just generally? WebRTC is just another peer in Godot. So a lot of people use these multiplayer peers. And of these, yeah, we'll read the latest. That's fine. Enet is the most common. And you can do drop in, drop out with any of these peers. But what it takes is to connect the signals correctly. And that's not always easy. But these peers, Enet multiplayer is like your server client. WebSocket multiplayer peer would be for strategic games that only need to turn-based. But this one's very special. It's WebRTC multiplayer peer, and it is a very robust peer. And you can create mesh. I found out you can actually create mesh on the Enet too, but I create mesh, and then what you do is you make sure you listen to the correct signals when the multiplayer API. You gotta get real comfortable with when peers join or leave. Connected to server, peer connected to this one. It's very important. All the peers implement this. So the way I do drop in, drop out is in a network global. So then, nice little. I support server client in this project, as well as offline mode, and as well as client peer. So we can see I have my Enet like everyone else, and my special, very special friendly WebRTC peer. But just make sure you get your signals right. These are the signals. Peer equals peer. Peer connected. Add the player. Peer disconnected. And if you make your player composable enough and like drop in, make sure that they have the right data and assign the right authority, then you have no issue. You can see I did get an error when he dropped. He tried to sync some data. We should probably clean that up, but probably declare this good enough for government. All right, I'm tired of this music. Fuck you. See, what was our next step for this project? Publish it. I was gonna publish it, I guess. We've got a big list of diffs here. It's probably one of the largest diffs. I hate everything about this project right now. Sucks. Gotta redo it. It's impossible to resist the urge to completely abandon or redo a project, right? I think we did this. I've abandoned tons of projects. It's based. I agree. We all have skeletons, dead projects, literally everywhere, right? I literally cannot remember for the life of me what I was gonna debug with the offline feature tag. What was I doing? I'm offline, baby. What the fuck does that mean? Some rocks fucked up. Why are there these carts, these mine carts? Let's get rid of a third mine cart. Yeah, no errors. I think I was gonna just test it. Everything worked offline, as far as I can tell. Go off the ramp. See you, baby. God, I fucking hate this project right now. What was I gonna do, Andrew? Do you remember? I have no memory of what you were working on last time we booted this fucking shit. I guess I could just fix up the landscape here. There's a little artifact on the side. Is that the problem? Yeah. There we go. Hello, Ratchenite. How is it? How is it going? I was just explaining this project and how disappointed I am in it. And we're going to start over. But that's not a big deal, you know? I know. No one can resist the urge to completely redo things, right? I think that's a natural, it's a very natural thing to just start a new project, okay? Don't fear it. Do not be sad. Enjoy the time we had. But yeah, I mean, I've known this has been on the chopping block for a while, and the cool thing is hopefully we've just made enough of this composable that it's going to be drag and drop to create another similar starter kit. Maybe a friend slap template. I can just distribute and be like done with it and be like, here you go. Nice job in the jam. Seems like a lot of people thought it was cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I feel really mixed about it because I messed up the presentation. Because I tried to go through without sound and I should have stopped and I rushed a little bit. So I've been kind of beating myself up about that. Let's throw ourselves off a cliff a couple more times, and then maybe that'll feel. Maybe we'll throw this guy off a cliff, and then we'll. Uh-oh. That's not working anymore. That's just how I feel. It's not a big deal. There's some enormous disconnect between. I think I know what happened. Tough stuff all around. Yeah, it can't always be perfect. I know, but I wanted to keep the time limit within the time limit, and I do have a bad habit of rushing things, so that's on me. Just got to do better. So yeah, I'm disappointed. Either way, the game was cool. The game was fun. The team had a lot of fun. There were some really great ideas that made that game, I think, very special. It's too bad that I dropped the ball there. But yeah, if people enjoy the game, that's good. That's somewhat okay, I guess. I've just been really down about it this year. I mean, this week I've been really been down bad. But hey, It's something I'll remember a long time, I think. Oh well. Oh, and your game was the yeah, the dipping different. You were the finger dipping game. I forget the exact title, but that was a great one. I played it extensively. Thought you did a good job. Got to find something. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it'll get better with time. But I was really beat up about it, and I felt like Um, it was a very important event to me, and I hate to have it end that way, and it ended that way. I'm very depressed. Let's go play your game again. That was a good one. Um, I know I played it, and then I favorite. I should add it to a list so I can find it easily. But it's in here somewhere. Games catalog. It was so silly with the. No, don't add it. It's gonna happen. It was so good. I really loved like the physics objects. Here it is. Haha. Squish. Great title too. It's not scuffed at all. You did a fantastic job. It's one of my faves from the jam. Let's do it. Let's play it again. Very effective. I think it was I really did like the 2D the 2.5D maybe you call it, like how the plane works, and I enjoyed knocking shit off of the table to make sure and it came back and flopped down again. Good music. Squish. It was a difficult theme this year. Let's do it. Oh yeah, when I saw the honey, I love the little string. Yeah, the Cheerios. I think the Cheerios are definitely my favorite. Here comes some sugar. Yeah, this is great. I don't know why we'd say don't play this. Yeah, baby. Look at this. It's fun, a little chaotic. And I like physics too, like big physics games, and you got to stretch your. There's a bird in the back. It's good sound effects. Oh, I forgot about my Cheerios. Get some fucking Cheerios. And then you can just jam them. There we go. That was good chaos. We've really goofed it up now. Victory. Super job. Textural. Definitely very textural. That's fun. Happy to play it. Good. Well done. It did. I didn't. I just skipped. I was in the description area, or maybe it didn't. I don't know. But I saw this final cutscene. It was good. Or maybe I clicked through it. Mm. It was a fun one. Yeah, it was a fun jam, and the turnout was great. There was some really incredible work, like lots of really great music made for the game jam. Yeah, RVA has a lot of great musicians, I've noticed. Met some new people. That's what I just yeah, this game's got to go, but we'll fix it before it does. So what we were looking at here is the Git history. We have all of these may not be required, but we're gonna try it. We're just gonna put them back in because what I was doing is making a YouTube video off of this. All right, so let's rerun our test. We're almost certain that this is the fix. Now we should be able to throw our opponent off the cliff. Sparta style. You're mine. This is your final judgment. Do you have any last words? No! Don't do it! I need a sound effect on bounce, eh? Retner for the crime of being yellow. Wee! Boom! Boom! Can't we get him to go into the bin? Nope. Well, he bounced into the bin. Good enough for government. All right. It's tough being snowed in too. It's less fun than I had hoped. And we're supposed to get more snow. It's messed up. It's lessened? Okay. I would like to be able to go outside. I thought snow was cool. I thought it was going to be fun. I thought it would be exciting. But it fucking sucks, actually. It's more like garbage to me because it's depressing. It's been a rough week. Because you need I need sunlight and water. Got water. And there's also this phenomenon that I've noticed after game jams where you have a dopamine vacuum in a way where once you're done creating something and you launch it, you have this crash. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I'm just gonna make this the main branch and then kind of decide where to go from there. Yeah, I just wanted to lay around this week post jam. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely what I was. See that one of these has no position. One of them is positioned on the other side of this rock. This one, red player is looking at this crystal. Once he grabs it, he's not grabbing anything. That one doesn't exist on this player, so that means I have not done a rock solid job of these spawners. Reignited my spark. Now I'm trying to learn Godot. Well, hell yeah. I'm excited to hear that. Yeah. I was just talking, I've just been in a little bit of a funk post jam, but I'm glad to hear you got a lot out of it and you're excited to learn Godot. You saw a lot of good Godot games. We saw some good Unity ones, so really cool too. There was a lot of, I mean, the card battler and the one Moment did where those were hella crazy. Um, yeah, I mean, Godot is it's just a very exciting time to learn Godot, given you know, given that the new editions are so good and so many good resources now, good teaching resources. Only getting better. It's open source. I appreciate it. Sure, a learning curve with trying to learn a physics engine, 3D, and Godot at the same time. Yeah, the physics engine is interesting for sure. Make sure you're using Jolt for one. You're gonna have a much better results. I don't know. Yeah, of course you're using Jolt. It's the default now, I believe. 3D physics can be extremely challenging with like quaternarians and transform basis versus bias and all this stuff. It's like that's where you need a math degree, like Ratchet Knight has. No, I don't. I don't know. I kind of just I brute force the physics a little bit. But it gets working. I love physics. Like using skeletal like ragdolling was a lot of fun. Like pushing this guy. You can also pick him up and throw his ass. That's a physics force. How did you animate this little guy? He came with animations from a sample project. So he has a rig here with the skeleton 3D, and you can see his skeleton if I do that. So someone added these animations to this mesh that someone else made. So it's a group of like, you can see that there's inheritance here. First, someone made the visual like mesh, the overall modeling. Someone then took that was given away for free, and they added a rig to it, and they added these animations. The animations that are in here are like run. He's not going to play this animation. I don't know why. What we'll need to do is unclick editable children, go down into here, and then the animation tree is going to be the one that actually drives his animations. Animation tree is a whole nother thing. But here we can see there's a couple of things like this one shot, the wave one shot. I wonder if we can turn that on. Yeah, we go fire, a wave. But the animation player has these idle, run, such and such, walk, up, and then the animation tree switches these states. So that's all this one node, and that's just the visual root. And this whole player will work with no visual root. It's just a, there's nothing there. We can also switch this project into debug mode with one instance. We can go offline. That'll disable all the multiplayer. We can just walk around as a little whatever. So now there's nothing there. I could swap it into any mesh I want. All the components still function. So we could put literally a cube. Let's do a mesh. Box mesh. Perfect. But we should put a face on it. Maybe we can make it more like 0.4. Do we want him wide? Would that be X? Yeah. He looks now like SpongeBob. Do another mesh. What do you think mesh? What other mesh should he do? What about a sphere on him? Let's see. I don't know. Sphere's fine, I guess. Yeah, we need a little face. He's got a big old nose. Then we can do make unique so that these don't inherit. And we'll just do another like capsule. Is kind of cute, right? Oh my god, this is looking so cute now. All right, so now we have a new mesh. Literally is. Let's see if it all works. Let me get him run. It's that simple, baby. Harry the Platypus, yeah. You guys both thought that. You guys are both silly. But yeah, that's how you build. The other fun thing is that we could like take this entire thing and we could like save this branch to a new scene, like nonsense. Let's call it nonsense. And I can create a new node, a 3D scene, and change the type, rigid body. Now let's give our node a collision shape like this. Let's say it's going to be like a box or whatever. Who cares? Because it's just a throwaway. Now I shift A, and then I can add the nonsense to our scene. Now we have this, right? Okay. So first of all, let's go ahead and save this scene as not Perry. Let's call it Perry. Perfect, right? And I'll just put it in Perry. And now we'll go back to our map scene. Let's add Perry here. Let's do Perry. There he is. Where'd he go? Oh, he's way over there. Let's add him right here. Perry. All right, he's in the world. All right, thank you. So we'll reparent him. Did you re-enable transformation on the select tool? Yeah, I think they did some stuff there. I haven't really fucked with it since 4.6. But now we have our Perry, right? And we'll revert our actual player to not be Perry, because that's silly. There, he's back to that. Now we have a Perry in game. Maybe it's just a 3D thing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I know they messed with it. All right, there he is. He has no collision shape. It's kind of funny. He doesn't collide with the player right now. I wonder, he's on the ground, that's good. But what if we add a script? And if we go to our components, we have a composable component called pickup component. I'm hoping that the pickup component, if we do that, and then we don't need a sound, and it needs a Perry, we just do Perry in there. It's possible we'll be able to pick up Perry and toss his ass. I need to do it on an area. So do this, clear that. 3D. That's a good type checking thing right there. They got me. And maybe something I can consider for making this script better in the future. Pickup component. Let's try that. We need a collision shape to pick up. Yeah, that's what the area 3D is gonna. So I have an interact like raycast that's gonna find him. And then we need to remove that. Let's see if this works. Because all these rocks and stuff and all this other stuff is using the same pickup component. All right, so if I look at him, Perry, get that out of here. Pick up Perry E. Ha! It worked first try. Well, more like second try, but good enough for government. All right, ultimate test. Put Perry in. Oh, of course, because he has no multiplayer synchronizer. He cannot go on the network. It's a disaster. That's fine. That's a nice to do here. Boom. Now, what we'll do, is there anything useful in what we just did? I don't think so. Done. Any of these useful? Absolutely not. Perry, you're dead. You're clean. I need to be able to launch Godot command line. That'd be cool. So I can be more Vim-like. I'm not a Vim. I did Vim for a bit. I know, like, GGDD. That's about it. Yank. I can't remember anything. I'll put this back in here. There we go. And for fun, we'll just add doc. Juby Games, baby. Juby Games. I think we're just going to have this be Web RTC Demo 2025. What do we say? Say Jan 2025. 6? Help. I cannot believe it's been. I'm not even going to say old. I'm too old. Prep web demo. And if any of you really are interested in playing this, we can do that. Because it runs in the browser. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, if anyone wants to try it, they can. The only thing I will say is that I must pee first, and nobody hit that start button. You can hit join. No starting though. Be right back. But don't hit join before more than once. Okay, anyway, All right, any other takers? This is cool. I think this might be your first time playing this particular demo, Action Knight. If you're, I like how this in the thumbnail he's like roasting a rock, which is kind of funny. So, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's see if it works. There's a chance it just doesn't work too. Just this chance. No, it's. I'm trying to think like why wouldn't it work? Because I could have like, it's like working, but it's like really slow because this frames per second indicates that I'm loading. Oh hell yeah! All right, so if you need help, press tab, click into tab. Oh, you're already walking around. Hell yeah! All right. Click to throw. I think does T also throw? Yeah, T can also throw if you have a T button. Yeah, perfect. Good lineup. Excellent job. Pretty close. Yeah. Be careful. I'm gonna pick you up. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I put you down. Picking up is not a big deal if you're caught, I can just press R and I can get out of it. It's pretty generous on the ragdolling to not ragdolling pipeline because, yep, you got me. Let's see if you can put me in the cart or something, dunk me. I'm getting roasted! No, it's even worse! No! I'm dying! Ah! Boop. All right, Ratchet Knight's ready for a ride. Let's go! Whee! I suppose, like, yeah, he better mute the Twitch stream because I'm like behind on the Twitch stream. But hey, I'm gonna put you in the water. Let's see if I can tip it over. It's hard to tip it. I made it so it's kind of tough to tip. I crashed it. Oh no, I didn't. I was playing a sound effect. Man, it was a huge FPS dip when it crashed. Yeah, we're gonna get a little preload here, a little bit of lag whenever something spawns in. I've got to really work on that. I can't see it. There it is. All right, we're working. The children yearn for the mines. The children yearn. I think you got a cart stuck in the tree, my bud. All right, there it goes. You got it around. Okay. See if this works. This is kind of the experimental part. But we're loading it up. It's pretty tough to get them in there, isn't it? I need to make that like more automatic because it's physics based. There you go. Good job. The sound effects plays. Yeah, there you go. You're all loaded up. And, you know, if this was an actual game, basically we'd have to deliver this payload and it could like tip out and they would go flying. You have to put them back in, or there'd be enemies, or not exactly sure. We could roast them. That sounds fun. Feels like it's playing those sound effects a little loud to me, but your turn to be roasted. Just kidding, I'm gonna toss you. Yeah, I don't know. It's the game is like it's functional. It's like kind of functional, right? Good game. Oh, I see you way out there. It's a giant text where yeah. Like I need antagonistic forces, like obstacles and enemies, and that's kind of where the game kind of falls down. Is because I haven't. There's nothing really over there in terms of gameplay. Can I get infinitely high? We've figured out how to fly. It's really hard though. You gotta hold W. Yeah, it kind of gravity does kind of get you, doesn't it? I can't get higher than that. I don't know why. Pretty silly. Some harmless. It's like you're a flappy bird. A flappy bird. Wow, you got some true height. I did not put any ragdoll limits, but I should definitely not allow in-air jumps. Problem is that every time you come out of the ragdoll, it resets your in-air status. Oh my god. He's dead, Jim. I don't know. Maybe the game's kind of, it would be fun eventually. Maybe it would be fun eventually. Maybe it won't. Maybe not. Like if you get hit really hard, you ragdoll. There's a lot of ways you could do it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's not not fun, but it's also not actual fun when in terms of like there being like zero gameplay. So I think I might just rebrand it a little bit, like put it out in a forest or something, like your little woodland creatures or something, instead of being in. It's so silly, the flying mechanic. The flying mechanic almost feels like something I should add, like, or keep intentionally in a way, right? Like, we got to the end. Yay, we beat the level. Yeah, it just looks like the same thing as over there, I guess. Valheim did a good job of the flying mechanic. It's not true flying, it's like a hover cape. The feather cape lets you launch yourself off of a big cliff and then get some. I'm having fun scaling these walls. It is time to disconnect. Well, that's it. Web demo's good enough. I'm gonna leave that session and merge. See what other pull requests we have. No hub compatibility demo. That's fine. Issues we have. Yeah, there's nothing really interesting about any of that. I think one thing I should like generally be happy about is that most of my games or the games that I make people enjoy. my game jam games, people, they think they're fun. Creativity is a pickle, though. But I gotta do it. I have a, a compulsion to make these games in some ways, night after night, day after day. Oh God, no. New game. I'll do for that. Um, I am getting the latest version of Godot. I'm on RC here, so I need the stable 4.6. I'm sure they'll have an RFC for fucking 4.7 in literally no time. I don't think y'all can hear all my stupid shuffling of files here. It's not very interesting. Anyone else running out of gigabytes? I refuse to delete any of my enormous files or organize in any possible way because I used to do that. I used to organize files meticulously. Now I'm just like, I just dump it all on the desktop and go ham. The only thing I don't do is I don't have like a million Firefox tabs open like some people. That I still keep clean relatively. People who keep 700 tabs open and never fucking close a single tab, that is to me strange. Just because browsers are so bad, like you got to be able to restart your browser and destroy a session, but I don't know. Okay, I need to get rid of some files. Yeah, I don't need any of these old YouTube videos. Like, I'm never gonna re-edit one of these YouTube videos, right? It's just what it is. I don't know that. I hate all this stuff. Nah, I gotta be stop being so precious about. Drew another dude. Oh yeah? Are we gonna go look at it? Are you gonna post it in the making art channel? It was too quick, huh? I bet I saw your forearm dudes. Those were really cool. The like spider or drone looking things. Those are crazy looking. Pixel art. Pixel art is whew, it's tough. Hell yeah. This is awesome. Look at that shading. It's amazing what you can do with so few pixels. Like the definition, like the ab definition right there. That looks great. Really awesome. It almost feels a little like Risk of Rain sprites, the original. These aren't them. They redid them for the re-release. Hell yeah, keep it up. Post it in the making art. People will love it. I can't make art. I only make games. I've got to limit myself somewhere. Okay, let's get rid of these. I'm never gonna be exporting games in the old who the fuck wants to support the old goddamn shit? I don't. We got a lot of these stable. We'll keep the 4.5, I guess, because it's second most recent. Cancel. Download and install. Give me 10 gigabytes of fucking bits. Whew. I've been wanting to learn Blockbench. Oh, it has a web app? That's hot. That's cool. We've got almost like some shader stuff going on, or some flat planes with sprites on them. It's kind of a fakey way. You need a theme. What can we? What type of theme? Let's think. ChatGPT, give me a theme. No, I'm actually like not saying that you should use ChatGPT, but I think one of its strengths is actually idea generation. Or Gemini. What's your theme? What do you? I mean, it's better to use a human. I'm a human. I can. What is the world? What is the snail? Snails. I like snails. Yeah. A deadly snail. Yeah, scary. Very scary. Slug or snail can be. But if you need a humanoid, um, so you've done like an Ant Man type thing. That's what those arms one was. The eyes. You know, they can have like the slug, um, stalk tentacle, stalk eyes, like a slug. Oh man. Frogs. Frogs are really in right now. It's a pretty challenging one. I don't know if I like the font or dislike the font in the new version. I'm not really sure. Is this some Apple garbage? Well, I guess I'll go to my to-do list, see what I have there. What's happening? What did I miss? Not a whole lot. We're kind of just down in the dumps a little bit today, but we're trying to push through. Trying to think of a new. I might make a new project. That's probably what we need. Just life, man. It's tough. I'm feeling very creatively worn out. I have no more ideas. I'm out of ideas. I have all these mechanics, but I don't have a game. Yeah, post jam slump. It was a good jam, but sometimes I don't know if you've ever done a game jam. Sometimes you just feel kind of drained afterwards. Like, so I'm kind of on stream trying to work through that and figure out what I want to do with this prototype I have here in front of me. Maybe I want to plan my next video. I've had a lot of people asking about how to make like something like this from scratch, and they want me to go through like every step. And I was thinking if I have an example project that's simple enough, I can have the example over here, and then I can just program it on this screen and just kind of just type it out. And then everybody can like work along with me, and I can spill the secret sauce on literally every step. I think people would like that. They would like to learn all this stuff. Maybe then they can make something fun, and I'm not capable of making anything fun. It's negative self-talk. I mean, I can make fun things. I'm sure we've got this cart. I wonder why this camera isn't keeping the other player in focus. That's weird. Throwing crystals in the cart is fun. So collecting, gathering these crystals, and Piton was awesome. Are you someone from the game jam or Piton? I think I fumbled the presentation really hard, so I'm kind of beating myself up about that. But Piton was cool. Yeah, it's Todd. Oh, hey Todd. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm just kind of beating myself up a bit because I didn't have the sound right and I rushed through it. But we're good. And then I'm working on this other little multiplayer game here. We see. Ratchet Knight is Andrew, the other Andrew, if you didn't know that. The taller, I believe, taller than me, Andrew. Yes, that's right. Not to spoil anything, but yeah. So maybe I do this cart game. I switch it to a forest. And then what we do with the cart is we have to get it from point A to point B without it crashing, taking a ton of damage. We could add damage to the cart. We could add enemies. Hell yeah, let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Snail. That was fast. Incredible work. I'm feeling snail. What if something super cute in the cart? We'll put you in the cart. That'd be cute. There you go. But you're saying like a little thing that you feel like obliged to protect, like a little baby, a babby. I can see what you're saying. I can get behind that. Cart baby. Well, we do have these really great ragdoll components, so we can like literally have the baby splat, and it's It could be like a almost a rage game, right? Oh my god, that's actually not the worst idea I've ever had. That's actually a great idea that you guys have had. In that, I was trying to figure out like, okay, well, you take the Valheim cart mechanic because I love Valheim carts. That's why I built. And then basically you make a rage game out of it. I didn't think about that because now that I've made like I accidentally made a Piton. Piton was basically a rage game, but it's a multiplayer. Like, okay, so how do the other players affect the cart's movement? I don't know. Maybe yeah, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Cart Babby rage game. Thinking face. We built Valheim luges for the carts and launched our. Yes, I love the carts. They just like they're just so bad and funky, and it's great because they bump around and they take a bunch of damage. These carts don't take damage, so I was thinking that you could like load this thing up, and then as it goes through this terrain, it as it knocks stuff out. Because what I can do is I can do a little demo here where I go to the cart. I have done this thing, minecart vehicle. Here it is. And then I will disable this load area. We'll just click those off. Kill, is it load area? Yeah, I think that's all it does. Perfect. What if it's bigger so you have to use throwing takes a few people to rank up? Yeah, so now I'm wondering, these are great ideas. Keep them coming. So, say bigger, few people to wrangle. Yeah, we can definitely like have more holds on it so that the physics, exert force on a certain way. I'm not sure how that would work because let's see. I hope the camera works right too, because that would be nice. It's not tracking this other guy. It's only tracking one guy. But if I put stuff in the cart, now it shouldn't disappear. There, it just sits in there. And now when I move it, it just falls right out because, yeah, it could take two people. It could take as many people. There's a lot of physics forces at play here. The problem with moving the cart with stuff in it like this is that, holy shit, that's unexpected. Shouldn't happen. Oh, I think I know what's happening there. It's calling freeze. So freeze is a complete freeze on physics objects when it's in there. But that's fine. It shouldn't happen with this or the crystals. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be together, but can I just I don't know that this will function correctly, but yeah, It Takes Two games are very good games. Those are fun. Okay, it's in there. They're so big now. And the little handle's so small. Yeah, it just slides right out because of collision. You need like yeah. You would need like magnetic force to keep them in or centered around there, and they could still like fly out though once they reach a certain velocity. If I get a person in there, I've got to pull the cart over to me to get into it. So I got to pull it over to a wall here. So then once I get it, I think I'll slip out just like the other guy, but we'll see. There's some interpolation. There you go. All right, so now I'll get in. Uh, okay. Now let's try this guy. Pick it up somewhere. Pull him. He's staying in there pretty good. His camera is going a little nutty, but we can fix that with some clever stuff. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay, get out. Yeah, his camera is going absolutely batshit. I don't know. There might be some sort of game here. I've definitely got an interesting collection of mechanics. Kind of how I see it. But I think what I'll do is I'll probably just abandon this prototype completely, create like a smaller like toy van. Yeah, bumps around. It's a big problem. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, I love the it's not a bug, it's a feature, because that's like really how game dev works. It's like an iterative design, and like even during the game jam, like the fact that you the corpses and I mean that was such a fun jam, except for the end. But that was like a wee. I'm whipping it, man, whipping it. Wee. Okay, big, huge, huge. Yeah, I do think like framing it as a rage game might be a great ticket to making something that is gameable in terms of a clear objective. Yeah. Weird stuff gives a character. This is something I've got to think about. I'm not going to jump right into making something like that. But, oh, something. Making it bigger and stuff falling out. Yeah. You know, it's really funny. You guys are on different platforms, but I do have this little thing that does show you guys. You know, I have over here YouTube, or so you guys can actually kind of coexist. It's nice. I've got that working now. YouTube versus Twitch, because I went over to the. But yeah, I mean, the Valheim card is so much more. It's such a great mechanic, just getting it from one place to the other, and having to like flatten out paths and raise terrain for it, and like no, it's like anyone can be anywhere. And I read online that basically YouTube is where the growth is, and Twitch doesn't do a good job of like expanding its audience or promoting. And I have found like that to be very much true. All the growth is like on YouTube since I started doing YouTube and streaming. And not that I'm like trying to grow it, but the audience has like expanded tremendously rather than just having one to two people. So the discoverability and everything. And oh, it's on both. Yeah, Twitch doesn't. Yeah, I love that. Open YouTube, see your vid first if you're streaming. That's great. Yeah, I mean, I want to share like I don't know if you've seen this video, but this video is my like authority video. I made it like a month ago, and I got some really good comments. Like I normally never comment on videos. So it's absolutely perfect. Understanding is the document flaws of term authority is very it's relatively easy. I think your video did a great job of doing just that. Somebody shows a real example. Very good video. It's 100 times better than most of the info. It'd be nice if you could make a video going in depth about the code and process behind it. How port IPs and peers actually work. Yeah. You don't have your 18K channel points. Yeah, I need to do. Would like to see a series from beginning to end on setting something like this up. Like, very, very helpful. Greatest. Yeah. So I need to like make something for these folks who are here and are thinking about this stuff. So that might be my next thing. Tumbleware. I know I've recognized that name somehow. Tumbleware. That's so interesting. I don't know where you're from, but hello. What up? Hello, hello, hello. I don't have a hello. We should have like a wave. Best thing you can do is cat jam, or what are the other commands that I set up? I don't remember. Cat jam. There we go. We're bumping. Oh, man, I've got to do a bunch of these. Didn't you had me add one? I forget what it was. We have big brain genius, big brain. Oh, this is fine. These are great. This is good. I got a sleepy one. That one's a good one. Let's do sleepy. Yeah, and then I think you had the genius one is the one you had me add. Was it the I'm a genius? Oh no, no, I added that. I love that one because that meme happens to me all the fucking time. Yeah, definitely feeling like yeah, that's sad. What is sad? I don't even remember sad. I'm finding these out myself. It reminds me I gotta do it didn't work. I think that one's broken because I just broke. I gotta remove that one. YouTube has some weird ass emojis too. T double D. Oh, I finally read your name correctly. It's Todd. I get it. Makes sense to me. That's amazing. It's a poop emoji that's licking. That is like a weird ass face fuchsia poop shape. YouTube, you're on one. That is it's not what I want to see. The other thing I was gonna make. Let's see if this works. Yeah, they are some weird ass ones. I've seen people using them, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Ah, fuck it. I don't need it. I think Twitch is a better viewing experience, as like on the whole. I mean, maybe I'm just old fogey. YouTube is definitely better in some other ways. I'm loading up an old project. Do you think like people would be interested in like a first person shooter like template? I think feel a lot of people would do that. Maybe a first person friend slap template. Uh First person friend slap template. That is an idea. Like who doesn't want basically a Lethal Company recipe? I know I do. Voice, put the voice prox voice in it too. Like, all right, so this game, yeah, first person friend slap is gonna be my next video. See ya, Andrew, or Night. Enjoy. Like a long form video, like an hour long on how to set up a complete end to end friend slap. Imagine that. That would be pretty cool, huh? All right, let's check this game out. The other thing is a FPS game just generally. So this is an old game where I can host LAN on LAN. This one's loading. I don't. Let's see. Let's get this music. The music slaps. Now we need a cat jam. Exclamation point cat jam. It ain't working. Let's say, where's the map? Level? What did I do? Level? Ooh, baby, this is bad. Oh, there it goes. What do you think went wrong? Something seriously wrong with the LAN method here. I don't have anything on those servers started. Oh, there it goes. I think it was just waiting for a player. So this is a game where I have a grappling hook. A grappling hook lets me fly around, fly through the sky. It's a networked multiplayer game based on Roadhog from Overwatch. Whee! I had a lot of fun with this. I bring this back as a... Like, I died! That's one of my favorite games. Very early. Be right back. Yeah, I've got an early video of like people playing it, but basically it hooks like the grappling hook will also hook players and drag you to them, drag them to you, so then you can with the shotgun. I got a long ass raycast. That's how that works. I'll be right back. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's get back to work. First person friends. We can do this. Mm. You know how Kenny names all his stuff after Kenny? Let's see what it is. Does he have a GitHub? Oh, he's made some games. Oh. Brick. Hmm. Holy shit, he's got a Kenny club now. Interesting. I'm gonna look at my starred repository, see how people name stuff. Hmm. I'm never gonna make an actual game. So the least I can do is just what a intimidating thing to face. Actual user interface first. I wonder if we can like speed run. So a lot of people do this. I don't know if I should do this. I'm thinking about everything I need. You're watching this in real time. It's going to be a disaster. Did it work? Exploding brain. That's how I feel right now. All the possibilities. Do I want the player to be third person or first person? They both have different disadvantages, advantages. I don't really want to do a first person. I do want to do a first person. No, I want to do a third person. Fuck. Um, all of this actually sucks. I think we just might do that. We just might use a bunch of plugins. I think best in lists, right? I really like that one. Or, you know what? Let's try out Geno's. What is his name? It's like this. This is it. Oh, Gino. Okay, this guy absolutely fucking goated. Wait a sec. I will tell you, if this is the asset I think it is, if this is the asset I think it is, I believe it is. This is one of the worst assets I've ever used. It is the best worst. Yeah. And it looks like he hasn't updated this part of the thing. He's probably done his player character scripts. He did some state machine changes, it looks like. I love this guy. I fucking love him. I think his stuff is absolutely goated status. He has some of the best assets on this entire store. Now, two weeks ago, this one. This is it. This is the shit. Hell yeah. Let's just enjoy this. This guy is one of the best programmers out there. Let's subscribe. And he provides the best assets for Godot. I love the speed lines he added. Probably the same speed lines I used. Maybe not quite. Well done. Okay. I'm not digging the... What the hell was that? Did he just get hit? Or did he hit that? I don't know. Yeah, he got hit. Or something. Or did he parry it? So interesting. Yeah, he's definitely parrying those. You did a great job here. This just looks fun. Wonder what it looks like when he gets hit. Yeah, he's got Mario animations on that one. Advanced first person controller asset. All right, baby. That's not a grapple. I mean, it is a grapple hook, but it's a simple force. You need to just add some gravity and you get. Well, grapple hook was one of the hardest things I ever programmed. It's so hard to get right. But I used inverse gravity. Inverse gravity. What do you call it? So he's got the advanced. What about the simple? When was this updated? 2 weeks ago. Probably no real updates. Yeah, he just. So there's no issues on that. It's interesting. You should simple versus advanced. Simple versus advanced. Let's go the advanced one. Let's download it. Install. Oh, I can just use the add-on test level, can't I? Let's just play that. I think I'm gonna be wrapping up here soon. I hate when these input maps aren't here. This is just very frustrating to see that. Look at all these variables. Holy shit. Look at all this stuff. It's so good. Okay. Now, keybinds. Move that to the top next time. All right. I can't. I'm not happy. This is what we're going to do. Take a screenshot. Copy. What if I took a picture every time I did something and then I just stitch it back together? It's not the worst idea. I think we missed one. Zoom. Zoom? I don't care about Zoom. Oh no. The camera script has other ones. I don't like it at all. Yeah, this is the thing with his templates. Is like they're so good and they're just so good. They're just so how come the camera ones aren't listed here? And that's the last one, right? Okay. All right. I trust you. Back here. Good night. Don't forget all the wagon pull. I'm not gonna forget. It's all up here. There's no forgetting here. But yeah. I mean, I love Valheim. I just like I can't make Valheim. You know. Did I mean player car move right? Doesn't play car? Oh wow, that's funny. Player. Hmm? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I mean, I'm actually never gonna release a game. It says all play. They're all play, 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 play. He's. This is just that thing, you know, that I was talking about with this. It's not player. I don't know how it got player out of that. There we go. All right, let's try again. Here we go. One day after another. I've got a dash. I've got two jumps in the air. Oh, that's slide. That's cool. I really like the slide. Who doesn't like sliding? That's like it's too small. And I just got to make the camera. It's on camera. Who the fuck is a slide now? How come my slide don't work? Slide, player character slide. What the fuck? This character, play character slide. Okay. This character. What did I get wrong here? I like the slide. Let's literally see. What did I miss? Oh, because I'm not running, maybe. I don't like toggle run. Let's do that. That's probably what it was. Now I make it big again. This is a really good exploration because I'm meaning to take a look at this. There we go. So no slide there. Slide. The slide doesn't work on the slippery. Should work better here. Now, and the slide should work all the way down this big hill here, right? That was pretty good. Let's see if I go as far here. I shouldn't go as far here, but maybe I go as... come on, man. Okay, so about there. It's about the equal. Yeah, I think that needs work. Slide should be like different on each one of these slopes. But as it stands, it's just time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's just 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up. I don't like that. That's not real sliding. What does this mean? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. That's much better because then I actually come to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I stop right there. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I stop at the. Oh, I went further. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I expect to go off the map here. Yeah, just about. This means that this, and so this one should do me almost nothing. Um, hmm. That's so interesting. Yeah, that's better. So if I didn't get as much speed there, but here I should get a ton of speed. But I didn't get that much. It's just not angle based. Is it just like slope based or what? What does this mean? That's pretty cool though. Oh shit, a huge slide. Whee! Wall jump. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. How does wall jump work? Because I have this. It's only when while running this. So why can't I wall run on this? I'm not in air. It's not tagged as wall run. Just whack. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna give it a wrap it on up here. I don't get it. We're gonna wrap it on up here. Yep, we're done for the night. Thank you for joining. I feel like we did well. We could have done some stuff better. Appreciate all y'all. Have a good day.